So today we are going to solve the problem which is from university paper. There are total 7 activities: 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 6 and 5, 6. Their optimistic time, most likely time and pessimistic time is given to us. We have to draw the network and determine the critical path and critical time of the project. Also we have to go for calculation of the floats for all, and then the probability that project will be extended to 20 weeks, that we have to determine. Okay, so for this particular network, this particular data which is given to us, let us start the network first. So as we see from the activity chart, there are 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. These are the 3 activities given at the initial. So for all the 3 activities, your tail event is same, that is 1, and head event is different, that is 2, 3 and 4. So let us go back to this network, drawing this network. So I am writing here, this is my 1, and from this I have to draw 3 arrows, which will be my 1, 2, 1, 3 and 1, 4. So let us say I will give the numbers 2, 3, 4. So another activity is 2, 5, 3, 5. So 2 and 3 both are having activities which are ending at 5, and then 4, 6 and 5, 6. So from 5 there is one activity which is going to 6, and from 4 also there is one activity which is going to 6. So let us go for first this 2, 5 and 3, 5. So this is, if I say this is 5, this is 2, 5, this is 3, 5, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, and then 4 to 6 and 5 to 6. There are 2 activities. I have to put one more. This is my 6, and then 5 to 6 and 4 to 6. So total 7 activities are given. Correct? So those who have attempted, you can cross check whether your network is similar to this. Now you go for the calculation for the expected duration or expected time for each activity, and then you can tell me what are your answers. So 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, if you have calculated, you can tell me what answer you have got for that particular part. So one by one you can calculate and you can give me what is your answer.
सर ड्यूरेशन हवा है ना?
Expected duration.
1 to 2 ला 2,
1 to 2 is 2. Others
1
can
3
cross
ला
check.
1 3 ला 4,
Okay.
4 ला 3,
1 4 la 3.
3,
Hmm.
2 to 5 ला 1,
2 to 5 is 1.
3 to 5 ला 6,
3 to 5 6
4 to 6 ला 5,
is 5, and 5 to 6
7.
7. So I request other students also, you go for the calculation and you can cross check these values, whether you have got these values for the expected time or the activity duration using TO, TM and TP. The formula is TO plus 4TM plus TP divided by 6.
Same, sir.
Okay. So if these are the expected times, then what you can do is we can go for calculation of the EST and LFT for each activity. So I am simply putting a text box over here. For each activity, I am writing the value for E is equal to 0. So we are starting with E, and then we have to move for, or I will say, I will write this as EST. EST equal to 0, and below that LFT is equal to, so that we are supposed to calculate afterwards. I will just go on duplicating this for all. So at every end I will require this. So parallel you can calculate so that we can have the cross check. I'm using this Jamboard, so I may need some more time. Manually you can do it faster than me. So let us move to activity, this event number 2. EST is going to be 0 plus 2, that is 2. Then for 3, your EST will be equal to 0 plus 4, that is 4. And at number 4, EST will be 0 plus 3, that is 3. Then at 5, EST is going to be, it is 2 plus 1, that is 3, and 4 plus 6, that is 10. So which should be selected?
10.
10 should be selected. Similarly, if I go for the EST at 6, there are two options, 10 plus 7, 17, and 5 plus 3, that is 8. So we have to go for 17.
7.
Correct? Now LST is equal to EST is equal to LFT for the finishing event. So now we are going back at 5, 17 minus 7, 10. At 4, 17 minus 5, that is 12.
12.
At 3, it is 10 minus 6, that is 4. At 2,
9.
it will be 10 minus 1, that is 9. And at 1, this is going to be 9 minus 2, 7, 4 minus 4, 0, and 12 minus 3, 9. So the least value to be selected, so it is 0. What we get is EST equal to 0 and LFT equal to 0 for event number 1. Event number 3, EST, LFT are same. Event number 5, they are same. And event number 7, they are same. So the critical path will be
1 dash 3 dash 5 dash 6.
okay. So can I say it is like this? I will take a different color. Sorry. 1 dash 3, from 3 to 5, and from 5 to 6. So out of the 7 activities, 3 activities are nothing but they are critical activities. So what about others? Whether your answers are matching with this? You can check your answers. Critical path duration is how much? 17.
weeks.
This is in weeks. So 17 weeks. Okay. And critical activities are 1 to 3. That is activity number 1, 3 to 5, and 5 to 6. These are the 3 critical activities. So now if you look at the question, network is drawn, critical path is drawn, critical time of the project is determined. So part number 1 is complete. Okay. Then instead of directly moving to floats, now just complete the last part. Probability that project will be extended in 20 weeks. So already you have now the activities and their different time estimates, TO, TM, TPT in one tabular format. Just try to find out the value for sigma for not for all activities but only for the critical activities 1, 3, 3, 5 and 5, 6. And then you can go for the calculation of value for Z for 20 weeks duration. So calculate and tell me the values for sigma for these 3 activities. The formula for
2.44.
standard deviation is TP minus TO divided by 6. So for 1, 3, what is the standard deviation? Seven minus 1 divided by 6, so it is 1. Then for 3, 5, the standard deviation is
4.
14,
4.
14 minus 2, that is 12 divided by 6, that is 2. And for 5, 6, the standard deviation is it same? 15 minus 3 divided by 2. So again, so this is about standard deviation. So square of this and summation and under root of this summation. So we have to find out the standard deviation for the critical path. So this will be 4 plus 4 plus 1, that is 9 under root equal to 3 weeks. Is it correct? Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Then if standard deviation for critical path is 3 weeks, the critical project duration or critical path duration is 17 weeks, and we are supposed to calculate for 20 weeks the probability. So what we have to do is we have to go for calculation of Z. So Z will be equal to 20 minus 17 is divided by standard deviation of the critical path, that is 3. So the value of Z is value of Z comes out to be how much? 1.
Yes.
Okay. Now for this particular value, what we have to check is we have to check the normal distribution table and we have to find out how much is the probability. So I will just open the normal distribution table which was given in the previous session. I hope the table is visible to you. For the value of Z equal to 1 and corresponding to column 0.00, this should be the corresponding value of probability. So 0.8413. So 84.13%. The probability is 84.13%. So you can check your answer. For Z equal to 1, using standard normal distribution table, the probability value is 84.13%. Now you go for the calculation of floats as our usual process. You can make a table, enter the values whatever are known, EST and LFT, try to find out the LST and EFT values by adding and subtracting this activity duration. So when we are adding or subtracting activity duration, TO, TM, TP, they are not useful. We have to take into consideration the value of TE, which is the expected time for that activity. And using that TE and the value for EST and LFT, calculate the values for LST and EFT. And then your total float, free float, independent float, and interfering float. So you can calculate and you can tell me the values. No need to tell the values for EFT and LST. We can directly discuss upon the values for total float. So I am just putting the values for total float. If total float values are correct, then rest of the answers will be correct. So I will be putting the activity and then corresponding value of total float. for 1, 2, total float value is 7. For 1, 3, it is 0. 1, 4, it should be 9. Then 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 0, 4, 6, it is 9, 5, 6 is 0. So most important is what? We have these values 1, 3,
Yes, sir.
so few values which are the activities which are on critical path. So like this is critical path activity 1, 3. This is critical path activity 3, 5, because we said 1, 3, 5, 6. That is your critical path. So this one, and this one. These are the 3 activities on critical path. So we should just ensure by calculation of total float also your critical activities, they are getting confirmed. So we observe that 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 6, the critical activity duration is matching. So our answer is correct. Total float values are correct. So those who are solving parallelly, they can compare this and you can tell me whether your answers are matching with this. Okay, that's really great.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
matching
yes,
with your
yes.
solution.
I was not looking at the chat box, so just now I have seen the chat box. 709790. Total float values. Pratiksha has also given the free float values. So 0007090. So you can also cross check the values for free float.
Yes, sir. Free float also tallies with the Pratiksha
Okay,
solution.
then they are correct. So you can just cross check whether they are same as this.
Yes.
Okay. As they have said in the problem, calculate the floats. So calculate the last one also, interfering. So the head slack, head event slack, that you have to mention. I think Pratiksha, whatever problem you had solved, it was only total free and independent. Interference or interfering float values were not determined. Is it correct? So try to calculate the interference float also by calculation of the head slacks.
Yes, sir, done
Okay.
it is.
7090000. So I will put and let others can check this. Let others tally with this and confirm that these are the correct values. But one thing is sure, for the critical activities, all the floats, they have zero value. So this indicates that our calculation is appropriate. It is correct. Okay. So I feel only independent float is also taken. We have put independent float. You can see the screen. Total float, free float, independent float, and interference float. All four floats, because they haven't given any names. Simply the question is compute the floats. So when they say compute the floats, whatever floats we know, total, free, independent, interference, all the four floats we have to determine the values. So even though I am getting the answers only from two, I hope that remaining all people are also solving the problem parallelly, and I hope that their answers are also matching with this. So if you are unable to solve because of some or the other reason, please keep this discussion in mind, whatever we have discussed, and try to solve the problems whenever you get free time, so that it will be easier for you to understand and confirm your concepts related to this uh, PERT analysis. So apart from this, the questions from your university paper, on your Google Classroom, I have put one PDF which consists of, it is PERT problems with time estimates. So there are so many problems given. So have you tried some of them?
Yes, sir.
So you have tried.
Yes, sir.
So whether your, yes, so whether your answers were matching with these problems?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because the more problems you will solve, the more difficulties, queries, and solutions you can generate through this. Okay. I think there was one more PDF I had uploaded. If not, I will upload just now. I will just check. Okay, I will upload one more PDF. Whether this PDF is also given to you? I think it was given on group. Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes.
In the, uh,
So in this
PM,
PDF also there are 4 problems. So anybody of you have tried to solve these problems? Basically the problem statements and the data which is given is almost similar in all the problems. Somewhere the activities are given in terms of 1, 2, 2, 3, likewise numbers. Somewhere the activities and preceding activities are given. But ultimately the duration for whatever has been asked, we have to determine the probability, and that is more point of interest for us because we want to go for calculation of z, then standard deviation, calculation of z based upon the value of z, looking at the probability table and determining the probability. So that is more important part. So I hope you must have gone through this at least problems, if not solved completely, and try to understand. There is no need to actually go and solve each and every problem. If you go to the problem, see the network and how this network has been drawn. If out of 4 problems you try one or two, and one or two you understand how the network has been drawn and how the calculation has been done, so I think that is sufficient. So are there any queries with respect to this CPM and PERT network analysis problems, whatever we have studied till now?
No, sir.
Okay. With respect to the two normal distribution uh, tables for Z, where for Z equal to 0, the probability is 0%, and for Z equal to 0, the probability is 50%. Have you understood what is the difference if any table is given, how to get the actual value? Because that is also very important. Okay.